Hello everybody, welcome to Abusive Noobs Gaming. This is Faramir, and today we're going to play We Happy Few. Desert D. Deagleton couldn't be here because he's busy being an adult or something, I don't know. So we're going to play this game alone. It doesn't have multiplayer anyway, so it's a good time, I suppose. Let's jump right in, give it a go. I'm leaving Second Wind on and Permadeath on because those are just my preferences. I like the chance to save myself from dying, but I also like the fact that if I die, it's over, so we're going to accept that. I believe I'm also skipping the prologue, which is the only part of the story mode that currently exists in this game. The prologue is everything that you saw at E3. It's just a trailer, basically. It's you can walk around a little bit, and you can do some of the redacting on the machine, and a couple other things. Actually, I think I didn't skip it, which is even worse. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I get to... Well, we're going to redact some stuff, and we're going to go through the very little story that the game actually has. It's very little. And in the spirit of October being our month that we've deemed the theme survival, this is a survival game. It wasn't expected to be. I don't think anyone anticipated that that's actually what it was, but it ought to be interesting.
When life annoys, top up your joy.
Really interesting thing about this is right here, if you take the joy, the game's over.
I should just take my joy.
The game is literally over if you take the joy. So if I hit V, the game's over. So I'm going to hit E because I obviously want to play the game.
Percy! Percy!
What have you been up to? No one's seen you for hours.
Nah, the creepy bitch.
Close to the grindstone. You know.
Then why haven't I heard a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock? Did you forget we're having Deirdre's birthday party?
Oh.
We've got a piñata.
Right.
Yeah, a pinata.
Of course.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Snug as a bug on a drug.
Well, come on then, finish up.
Just have a few more pages. I know you're very busy.
Then don't take too long to finish.
She looks happy.
Aha! The power cell's empty.
Well, what will you do?
I'll get a new one.
Ah. It's faster than I was expecting.
There is now a curfew in effect at night. Any civilian on the streets between 6 and 9...
Brothers.
Then we get to redact a couple things.
You know that.
Good Christ, Arthur. You've never done this before in your life.
How does she know?
She's kind of rude.
Well, I expect you in the conference room presently. Don't dawdle. You don't want to miss the piñata.
Wasn't Prudence supposed to be coming back?
We'll say censor.
Welcome back, Carl.
I don't know. Do. Alright, time to get the hell up. Alright, let's get out of here. All the doors. Huh.
My birth whistle.
That works.
You're off at the party, aren't you?
Nothing too exciting, yeah. We can redact some more stuff. There's some other stuff we can take a look at. This is his old daughter's room. Wellington Wells. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Uh-oh. Take your joy! Promising. Okay, we're gonna walk this way. Creepy guy from the trailers.
Odd. I never noticed that.
Out for lunch.
We should fix that, or empty the bucket at least.
Yep.
There you are. You nearly missed the piñata. It's the most adorable Spanish custom. Uncle Jack did a whole show about it. You smash it until all the candy comes out. Come on, hit it! Hit it! Hit it!
Give it a whack! Hit it!
Yep, bunch of candy.
You are off your joy. Take one of mine. Oh my lord. He's a downer. Call security. We've got a downer.
Probably a bad time to ask for that raise.
Time to run away. Alright, now that we got past that part, if anybody hadn't seen it already, we are going to get into a town. Nice, old, British-looking, run-down town. And there's going to be different goals for different checkpoint type things. I'll explain when we get there. Some things require you to turn power on. Some things require you to have just honey.
Christ. I can't believe I'm still alive. More or less. Ow. Feels like I lost an argument with a train. I can't go back.
Alright, this game's basically all about looting.
I seem to have done a lovely job of breaking this door. I suppose I won't be getting out that way.
We're not playing it yet, so you're all right. And don't forget, you'll be cake and prizes for all winners, and everyone's a winner, and everyone will be there. Don't miss it, or you'll stick out.
Yeah, lockpick. Metal bits. Inventory. And go to crafting. You can craft a bunch of stuff. Metal bits crafts a lockpick. We're going to craft a lockpick because that's what we got to craft. We're going to go over here. We're going to pick the lock, which is literally just this timed thing. We're going to search. We're going to take all this stuff because we need, what we need is the Jimmy bar. I thought I could put this on here somewhere, but it's being problematic. I haven't used this in a while. Alright. It's a brave new world out here. Alright, now we take a look around. The world is procedurally generated in some manners. Like, some things will be similar, but things move around each time you play the game. So when you die, and you come back, it's procedurally generated. So now we're going to loot stuff, more or less. We're going to try to find things, stuff like that. We can find different, like, you can see they're kind of platforms, islands, I guess. And some of them have gates. They're like, I think gates is the right way to put it. There's different requirements to pass through each different gate. So we're going to take a look at some of these. You do get a map, which is helpful later because once you map out the entire place. Alright, like this gate here. This one would lead us here. The toll is honey. You must bring honey. You gotta put it there. Then we could pay the toll and get through to that particular section of the world. But that's how this game seems to work, is there's different requirements for each different island. Now, other than that, it's mainly just surviving. It's not even that hard. Like, you get hungry, you eat. There's alcohol that takes care of thirst. There's, you know, I mean, he's at 75% health. He's a little bit thirsty. He's a little bit hungry. That's about where you're at. Things will get lower when you get a little more of each thing, and then become more of a concern if you need more. But for the most part, it's just a survival game in its most basic, which was probably the most disappointing thing about this game, because this game had that allure that BioShock had of, see, here's a trap. But it had that allure that BioShock had with horror. And it was fantastic. It looked great. People get mad if you steal their stuff. Sometimes. The game has a great look to it compared to other things. It's just, it's got that Tim Burton-esque feel to it, you know? But when the game offers so little, what are you supposed to do? I mean, it literally offers very little. Uh-oh, here's fight time. Combat's basic. Punch back and forth kind of thing. Once you punch them, they'll either be unconscious or dead. Nothing fancy to it, it's just that. Excuse me, I'm a little bit sick. I'll try to edit some of this stuff out, but that may not always be the case.
You don't belong here. Get out.
Oh, hell.
What an apple. Stop. I'm begging you.
Yeah, this is how you die right here.
God, save me.
Whew. And they will chase me. I don't know for how long. More open area, at least.
Talk suppers over.
Bandit.
Bandit robber tourist. I'm one of those. I got her. Alright, now this is where second wind comes in. I'll get a second chance at this. Even though it's... eh. Now, when I get the second chance... hopefully, no one kills me. That'll help me heal. Healing balm. Alright, so that was my second chance. A little bit drunk, as you can see, but when you're hurt, you know. Alright, we can go find a weapon, we can make a weapon, we can search for other shit. There is a sneak function in this game as well, so it's not like you just have to go bust into people's houses all noisy and shit. So you have options. All in all, this game is a bit of a disappointment in its current state, only because we thought it was going to be more than it was. Which I guess is our own fault for expecting it to be more than we wanted it to be. I don't know. It's not a bad game in and of itself. It's just not very good, but it's not the game's fault, really. I mean, it's not very good, but it's not, you know. Bunch of different signs. And again, it's procedurally generated, so even though some areas are the same, some areas will be completely different. Hallucinogens. Sleeping would improve my health right now, so it's probably something I'm going to do here soon. You can go back to where you went, which is probably where we'll end where you came from, which is probably where we'll end the video. It's home here. It's safe house on the map. I'm right over here, so I'm just going to finish taking the block, basically. It's day 1. You survive for X amount of days. Is what it is. Yeah. Nothing fancy to it, really. It's just survive the treehouse. Who knows what's in here? Key with secret bomb briefcase. Uh-huh.
This too shall pass, I suppose.
Welcome to the Special Operations Executive. You're the new agent, aren't you?
He's a creepy
Alfie,
fuck.
what's his name? Great. Here are the other agents. This is Charlie Croker, Jack Carter, Gonville Bromhead, Joe Vandeleur, and Nigel Powers. But we're missing Peachy. Peachy Carnahan. He's been kidnapped, and you have to rescue him. All right? Brilliant. Here's everything you need to rescue Peachy.
Thanks. Creepy one, this guy. Alright. Alright, safe house is this way, so we'll finish that. Oh, by the way, you can take, money is mostly found in these little, phone booths, for the most part. We can listen to. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna go back to the house. We'll go to sleep, it'll be day 2, and we'll call it good enough. Just wanted to show everybody the game, take a look. Clearly it is not in its current best state, but it's a survival game nonetheless, so. Alright. Down here we are. Very exciting. Thrilling even. There's normally a door here. Alright. All the same, you can sleep for 5 hours.
Hard day's night that was.
And you wake up. Alright. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's Abuse of Noobs Gaming. Have a happy October.